Hello and welcome to the News at Gen for October 11th, 2021. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. And if you think it's Columbus Day, I don't care. You suck. Anyway, in avoidable news, Senator and sentient hairball Mitch McConnell said no Republicans would vote to increase the debt ceiling in December should Democrats face another avoidable crisis. Of course, we all know the avoidable crisis was, of course, Donald Trump. Considering that's the man who signed the spending bills. We're still in last year's budget, you know. So really, just like Trump, walking out of the bill after spending their money, Republicans ran now. Anyway, the streaming site Twitch suffered a massive outage this week as basically the entire company was leaked. The information leaked included earnings of streamers, with the 81 top streamers earning over $1 million each, and the top 5 earned more than $5 million each. Of course, it's times like this where I wonder, why do I care? Good for them. Take Amazon's money. At least they're paying you. But, again, why do I care? Why do I care? There's an oil spill off the coast of California near Newport Beach. The Texas abortion bill is back on. Dave Chappelle has joined Team Turf. A submarine ran into something off the South China Sea, and a volcano is absorbing a Spanish town. Oh yeah, and I almost forgot the January 6th committee is flapping like a fish out of water. But at least we had a teeny little bit of relief this week when social media site and source of pain and despair Facebook went offline for over 6 hours. There are widespread reports of people not hating themselves and their former friends. However, in much of the world, the WhatsApp app, also owned by Facebook, is a primary method of communication. So while we laugh at Zuckerberg losing $5 million in stock, this was actually a pain for some people in the world. Also, in increasing the usability of Facebook, a person who invented the Unfollow Everything extension for Chrome was banned permanently from Facebook. That's right. The extension allowed users to benefit from seeing stuff they wanted to see and not stuff that was negative. So of course he was threatened with legal action. America, where making people feel bad is a business model. Also in America, what could be more American than Wisconsin? And what could be more Wisconsin than sausages that originated in Germany mixed with candy? A meat market in Madison is offering bratwurst that contains chunks of candy corn. Candy corn bratwurst. I hope that our ancestors who fought and died for this land are proud of what we have become. Also in gastrointestinal distress news, archaeologists have unearthed a rare private toilet in Jerusalem. The nearly 3,000-year-old commode was made of limestone over a septic tank, which makes it slightly more comfortable than the toilet at your grandparents' house with the squishy seat. That shag top cover too. Gotta love it. Who knows what kind of feces is on that thing? In vaccine news, the World Health Organization has approved the first malaria vaccine. The disease kills 500,000 people every year still. 250,000 people are children in Africa. Sure, this seems good, but will it hurt the mosquitoes? And doesn't the virus have a right to life? Tonight on Tucker Carlson. Also in abroad and above news, Russians have sent a film crew to space to shoot a feature film. It's supposedly the first movie filmed in orbit, unless those astronauts made their own home movies, if you know what I mean. And I think you do. Porn. The Russians rushed to make this movie after Tom Cruise and partnered with NASA and SpaceX to film aboard the International Space Station later this year. I mean, all due respect to Tom Cruise, I know he does his own stunts, but he's got nothing on Russia. Have you seen those videos kids in Russia put out nowadays with them on top of the skyscrapers? It's terrifying. And finally, let's bring it back to the United States, where a woman found a 4.38 carat yellow diamond in Arkansas. She found the $15,000 diamond in the Crater of Diamonds State Park in Arkansas. People that find diamonds in that state park are generally allowed to keep them, which means that there's at least 15,000 reasons less to go to Arkansas now. And that was the News at Gen. And I know it was a little bit short, so I'll tell you why in a moment. If you're watching this and are in the Rockford area, I'm performing stand-up at the Mi Cortito restaurant in Loves Park on Saturday the 16th at 8 p.m. It's a free show. So show up and say, I have fans. I will have a show that I'm not putting on, but helping out at the Comedy Shrine in Aurora Illinois at 8 and 10 p.m. on October 22nd. That's right, 2 shows. I'll be hanging out. If you see me in the crowd, I'll be hanging out, helping some people do some show. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. There is something I need to tell you about. I owe my manuscript to the publisher of my upcoming novel on the 24th. So I need to really focus on that over the next couple of weeks. So I'll be not doing the news at Jen for a minute. If you want some more silliness, check on queercoded.com, where a few other great and funny folks and me put out funny stuff nearly every weekday. At least that's the goal. If you want to join us, by the way, you can email ed@queercoded.com. We pay. It's not much, but it's something. And if you want to help support that particular endeavor, you can join us on patreon.com/genderbent. All that money goes to Queer Coded authors and the costs of running that site. I'll be making a new Patreon eventually just for that. If you want to do a one-time donation, you can Venmo Queer Coded. I actually have a birthday this month too. So you should wish me a happy birthday if you remember. It's near the end of the month. Anyway, and remember, thank you. Thank you for all you do. Thank you for subscribing. And remember, I love you.